I had to work with y'all folks again, man, to another episode of Know That Sport Podcast. It's your boy Moore Drive, man. I got my guy with me, man, from East West Coast Football Podcast, man, with me, man. My guy Fidel, man. What it do, Pimp do?
Bro, how you doing? It's been a while. How's
Hey,
everything?
We still here. You know what I'm saying? We still here.
Yeah. Hey, man. You already know what time it's about to be.
It's
3
showtime.
weeks away. So
It's
showtime.
showtime. It's showtime. It's time. The big preseason game is really the kids out trying to play football. It's time for the grown folk to come out there now. You know what I'm saying? It's time for the grown folk to come on with it.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I've been watching the preseason football, but not like I have before. Just because it's only 3 games now. A lot of stars are not playing. I'm just
me
but
too.
I am watching the Niners and Chargers game, and I will say something that Jimmy Garoppolo is going to have a hell of a time trying to keep the starting job from Trey Lance.
I believe the only thing gonna take that away from him is an injury, or I can't even say nothing but an injury, because if he's healthy, Trey Lance needs to sit his head down and learn what he can learn. He's awesome, but he ain't got no football up on that belt.
My thing with Trey Lance is that when a play breaks down, Jimmy Garoppolo doesn't have the legs like Trey Lance does. Trey's able to move around a little bit more, so that's where my question comes into place. Yeah, but I mean, look. But earlier in the game, Jimmy Garoppolo had a nice scramble for a first down. So, I mean, he's got some wheels, but he's not as mobile. He's not as young as Trey Lance.
Yeah, I look at Trey Lance as being the future. So and
yeah.
Jimmy G, if you can't play 16 games, 17 games, if he ever get out there, you know it's over with. Soon he come out there, it's over with. So Jimmy G got to start doctor off. If he started doctor off,
and this reminds me a lot of the Pittsburgh Steelers situation whenever they had Tommy Maddox playing quarterback, and they had drafted a young Ben Roethlisberger, and Tommy got hurt. Ben went in and
moving went off.
And yep, that's it.
Sound a little bit like Tom Brady a little bit too. I'm saying Drew Brees. I mean, what the name is?
Little bit. Drew Bledsoe.
So got hurt, and you ain't hear the moving no more.
A little bit. Yep.
Sound a little bit like the San Diego Chargers. I mean, the LA Chargers with the name Tyrone Taylor. He got punched in the lung or whatever. He was getting a shot.
Yep.
He got punched in the lung. And Gilbert got in, the quarterback they got now.
Yeah, Justin Herbert. Yep.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Justin Herbert. I said the name wrong. I'm sorry. You ain't heard nothing about. You ain't heard about it no more since then. So it just.
But Tyrod is going to play for the Houston Texans this year. That we know.
Yeah, he'll be there. He's a good journey.
One thing we know is that Deshaun Watson's not going to be the starting quarterback for Houston Texans Week 1.
Is he going to be gone, though?
I don't think he's going to be gone, but I don't think he's going to be able to play.
He ain't going to play. He don't want to play. He ain't going to play because he don't want to play.
I don't think he's going to be allowed to play.
I believe if he's allowed to play, I believe he don't want to play. Because he really the best thing on their roster. He's still their best quarterback.
But I mean, but he was going to be able to play Week 1. Why not trade him?
They trying to trade him.
But his legal problems though, like we don't know if he's going to be able to. Is he going to be active Week 1? We really don't know.
Yeah, he might not be active. You're right. He might not be. I forgot about the legal part.
He might be on the commission. He might be on the commissioner's exempt list. So I mean, we honestly really don't know.
That's why he got. Like. That's one of the main reasons why he going nowhere.
Yeah.
Cause nobody don't want to get him in. He's suspended for 8 games. So that shit out there.
Yeah.
We ain't got him for that. So. That sound about right. That will really hold him back. They'll really hold him back. You're right about that. They'll really hold him back. So that Tyrod Taylor, he'll be the star. That's simple, man. He'll be the star. The question is, where we got to Deshaun Watson, will he make it to? Where he gonna make it to?
Well, I know the Eagles are trying to trade for him earlier, a couple of weeks back, if I'm not mistaken. But again, the legal issues, what's going to happen? Is he going to be on the commissioner's exempt list? Is he going to be suspended for the year? Is he going to go to jail? Like, honestly, we don't know.
We can't do nothing about that. Let's say that's all they got to wait. If the Eagles try to get him, they not gave up on Justin Herbert.
I don't understand why the Eagles would try to do that, though. You have a young quarterback, and he's talented, and Jalen Hurts. He didn't play. He didn't play the whole season last year. Why? But I mean, and I understand it's a new head coach, So I mean, maybe it's not his guy, so maybe he doesn't want to get someone else besides Jalen Hurts. But still, to me, it just doesn't make sense.
I feel you on that, but what's called ain't your guy either. Yeah, Deshaun Watson ain't your guy. He got them. he been in the league.
But they want Deshaun Watson though. It's a difference though. It's not his guy, but he wants it to be his guy.
Yeah, he wants.
So I mean, look, to me,
only way I put Deshaun Watson in front of Jalen Hurts right now is experience. But when they boil down to it, both of them do the same thing. Mobile quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
That's not necessarily true. We've seen Deshaun Watson take his team to the playoffs already. They went to the divisional round.
That's why I said
they should have beat the Chiefs, but we already know what happened with that.
That's why I said experience or put him in front of him. That's all that we'll put him in front of him, to be real. But he gonna be real interesting though how long it'll last to go with him. Because I know he's not gonna finish his career.
This is what we know for sure. He's more than likely next year going to be able to play. We just don't know where he's going to play.
Yeah. And we know he ain't going to be in Houston.
Well, it will not be in Houston, but there's a lot of things that can unravel throughout the season for next year. And then at that point, we'll see where he goes. I think a really good place for him would be Denver if they were, able to pick him up. But, I mean, who knows?
Yeah, Denver would be a solid landing place. You know what I'm saying? But only why I would put Denver number one because I'm expecting Aaron Rodgers to go down there. I'm still banking on Aaron Rodgers to go down there. I'm banking on him and on Devontae Allen to go down there.
Possibly, and the other thing to look out for is who's going to be the next head coach for the Denver Broncos. Because if Denver does not win at least 7-8 games, I don't think Vic Fangio is going to be back next year. And I you know what? I take that back. If they don't make the playoffs, Vic Fangio will not be back next year for the Denver Broncos as the head coach.
It's gonna be hard for them to make the playoff, and I like them too, but it's gonna be hard for them to make the playoff.
Well, hey, look, it all comes down to the quarterback play. They got playmakers on offense. They got a great defense.
Yeah.
What's the quarterback gonna do?
That's the bottom line. What Drew Lock or Teddy Bridgewater gonna do? They really the same people.
Who do you trust? Who do you trust more? You trust Drew Lock that you had him for the last couple of years if you're Vic Fangio, or are you gonna trust Teddy Bridgewater? You traded for him.
Me, myself, I'm going to trust Teddy Bridgewater. I'm
going to go with Teddy, too.
I will. Because
I would, too.
Because I got good tape on him, and I know what he back. I know he done showed me what he'll do before. But Drew Lock, I like Drew Lock. He got a good-ass arm. I don't got a good-ass arm. I don't got a strong-ass arm, too. I just don't – decision-making be tripping. He's decision-making.
Yeah, that, too, and he's immature.
Yeah.
From what I've obviously
immature,
I don't know the guy personally.
Immature off top.
Immature
off top. Immature.
But when you're dancing on the sidelines and you're not winning games, like what the hell are you doing?
Immature.
You got no business doing that crap.
Exactly what you just said. I said, but at the same time, when it comes to that part, I believe you gotta have certain players and shit, or certain folks, coaching staff, or somebody on your team that can check that, so that they can handle that and get that under control. Like, you know how you just said, well, you just like, we out here losing my head, you out here dancing and all that shit up. You have somebody come to him and check him with it, bring that to their face.
I mean, I'm look, if I'm the coach, I'm telling, hey man, like, don't be dancing. Like, dude, you're not winning crap. I mean, we haven't won crap in the last couple of years. And the Denver Broncos as a franchise, they've been one of the most consistent teams as far as making the playoffs in the NFL. And these last couple of seasons, it's been a disappointment.
Yes, a big disappointment. So you gotta have somebody put him in his place. You can't let him get away with that shit up. And I ain't talking about talking to him like he no little child. I'm trying to make him tighten that shit up. Like, you tripping. That'll say without Baker Mayfield. That would have with Baker Mayfield. That coach they got.
Yeah, yes and no. Two different situations to me. I mean, Stefanski is a head coach, and Vic Fangio. I mean, to me, they're two completely different persons. I like Stefanski's way of coaching. Just that team in general, I feel is a little bit more mature than what Denver is. Yeah, man. I mean, that's just the way I feel.
You remember when the coach that they hired the Cleveland after Hugh Jackson lost the job, the enemy coach,
Freddie Kitchens.
Yeah.
Freddie Kitchens.
Before then, that's when your boy Baker Mayfield was acting immature. So he really had to beef with that Hugh Jackson. So he was acting immature and all of those shit up. When Kitchen came in there, Kitchen made him get that shit together.
Well, I mean, Honestly, I can't comment too much on the situation because I know some of the things that were said and what was not said and what was true and what was not true. But again, to me, it was two different situations from the one that's in Cleveland, which is a better talented quarterback in Baker Mayfield than what you have in Drew Lock.
I can straighten on it. I feel you on that. Right now, who you think is a sleeper is in the NFL? Right before the season starts, for the first Thursday night game that we finna talk about. Right now, who you think is a sleeper?
Well, I've been talking about this team since last year. After the Super Bowl, even before the Super Bowl when they lost in the playoffs, the Indianapolis Colts. Now I know Carson Wentz broke his leg or foot. He's got an injury he's dealing with. So is Quentin Nelson. I believe it's the same injury. But I love the Indianapolis Colts as a whole. I love the roster. I just, they have a very good defense. The running game's outstanding. Michael Pittman Jr. is going to have a great year this year coming off his rookie campaign. Carson Wentz, I see this more like a redemption season for him because a lot of people they gave up on him. His back was his offensive coordinator and Frank Wright. So, I mean, to me, I think Indianapolis is going to have a huge year. And I have them penciled in still with the injuries in the AFC Championship game.
NFC Championship?
AFC Championship game.
AFC Championship?
Yes, sir.
You got to win the division?
I don't have them winning necessarily the division, but I have them penciled in to go to the AFC Championship.
Well, they're not my sleeper team, but I got high expectations on them just like you do. I don't know about the NFC Championship game. I ain't going that far. But I got them to win the division. I had an episode, I put the episode out breaking out all the divisions or whatever, and that's the AFC South, ain't it?
Yep.
I got them to win that division. That's before the Carson Wentz incident happened, but I still think they're gonna win that division.
Right now they're on track. They're both on track to play week 1 right now.
Because I don't think Carson Wentz even had no boot on the nothing.
Well, look. So that injury he had it last year. He avoided the surgery, but he re-aggravated the same injury. So he got surgery. So right now he is on track. Yeah, he's on track to play week 1, and he's going to be able to start practicing, I believe, here soon.
Yeah, he know how to handle it. This ain't his first rodeo.
Yeah.
When it comes to this particular injury.
Yep.
So when they brought out to it, they got a hell of an offensive line. They got probably one of the best offensive line, maybe the top 5. They ain't got top 5 offensive line in the game. Defense stout. I'm saying Carson Wentz got a point to prove, like you were saying. I got high expectations on them too. They're not my sleeper team though.
Who you got?
My sleeper team come out of the AFC West. And I said and that is San Diego, LA Chargers. I'm sorry, LA Chargers. I'm saying I like what they trying to get going on. So I like that they drafted the offensive lineman in the first round to start to certify that offensive line. I like the defense. They're getting that boy Derwin James back.
For how long though? Because this guy's been injured this last couple of years. So
yeah, you're right.
We'll see. He's got to stay healthy.
He got to stay out of the doctor's office. Superman.
You know who he reminds me of is the safety that used to play for the Indianapolis Colts. His name's escaping me right now.
Zach Sanders? Bob Sanders?
Yeah, Bob Sanders. Exactly.
So number 21 ain't no joke.
Yes, sir.
I know about it.
Look, when he was out there, he was great. But the problem with him was that he wasn't really out there that much.
He stay out of the doctor's office. So that's the same way I feel with Derwin James. But I like their secondary. They got that boy, I think that boy Harris Jr. Forgot that his name. They got Asante Samuel's son in the draft.
He got a pick earlier.
Yeah, Asante Samuel's son in the draft. I like him. He just like his daddy. I like the Chargers. I'm not saying the Chargers is going to win the AFC West. I'm not saying that. But I say the Chargers come in second in that division.
And look, I got another team. I don't want to be a homer. But
Me too. I got one too.
Look, but I think the Las Vegas Raiders are going to have a really good season this year. And I think not a lot of people are expecting much out of them. But I think they're poised. Derek Carr is fourth year under John Gruden. I think he's going to have a great season. Okay, but hold on.
No, you just said a lot of folks think they're not going to have a good season. You're talking to one right here. That's all I would tell you.
All right, but hold on. Question number 1 is Dak hurt or is he not hurt?
Oh, let me rewind the tape. You know how you just said there's a lot of folks that's down the the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yes, sir.
I would let you know you talking to one right here. I would let you know that I'm one of the people that feel like that. And the reason why I feel like that because I don't have no trust in the offensive line, and I don't think they saw the same problem they had last year is getting a pass rush.
I think they did.
Who?
You know who they signed, right? Yannick Ngakoue. They got some depth now too.
Hey, I'm sorry, I forgot about that. You're right. I'm so sorry. I forgot about that. You're right. He's
Yannick is.
I ain't gonna take nothing. Look, I ain't flexible. He's good.
And I know I was out at Allegiant Stadium about a couple weeks back, and Yannick out there was practicing. And I know it's just practice, but man, look, he looked great, and you can tell he makes a huge difference in that defense. I know. And let's not forget Gus Bradley, new defensive coordinator. He's going to bring some energy into the sidelines. I don't know if you saw the game yesterday against the Los Angeles Rams, but that defense was flying all over the place. Again, I know it's preseason, but still, that's something to keep an eye on.
I understand, and Ngakoue, I forgot all about him. That ain't nothing but an A+. I can't say nothing bad about him, period. I really wanted the Falcons to get him. I like him. He come from Jacksonville. Then he went to Baltimore. I think he fucked around in Minnesota, I believe. But that's a good pickup for y'all. But I'm still. They got to show me that. I got to see that the offensive line, especially the offensive line. And can they get a pass rush at the quarterback? If they can get that going on, then that division will be a pretty good division to come on with. If not, I think the Raiders are gonna be fighting with the Denver Broncos for last.
Now, last year the problem was the defense. It was a huge problem for them. As far as offense, they were fine. Now
I said the offensive line. I ain't talking about the offense.
No. I know. But when I say offense, I say the offensive line as well, because we had Trent Brown was a huge issue last year for the Raiders.
Yeah, Trent Brown. He want to beat up.
He got paid. He was lazy. He got COVID. I think he got COVID twice. Whatever the situation was.
He didn't want to be there.
Whatever. He didn't want to be there. He cost him a lot of money. He didn't want to play. Whatever the situation was, we did not have a reliable offensive line last year as well. Look, the Raiders have been playing with the same offensive line for about 4 to 5 years almost. Now they have no. But what I'm saying is they had a lot of money in that offensive line. If you're not winning, why not change it up? You need to change it up. You switched the offensive linemen out, and I get what they were. They were really great, especially the center and Rodney Hudson. That's now an Arizona Cardinal. Gabe Jackson was excellent as well. At some point, you got to make something. You got to change it up.
You're right. I'm not saying you're wrong. You're 100% right about that. I mean, you're 100% right. And that's what they did this season with the offensive line. So now I gotta see what they're gonna do. You said that I can't be all. They're gonna be straight.
Me too. I gotta see what they gotta do too.
That's all that. And when they ball out, I don't believe they're gonna shake it. I don't believe they're gonna shake it.
Well, we'll see week 1 against Baltimore.
Yes, you damn sure right about that. You damn sure right about that. Week 1 gonna let you know what's going on. Just like on the next topic we've been talking about with the Dallas Cowboys. Thursday night game, September 9th, the Thursday night game. That is the same issue. I said that Thursday night game, that Prescott, they have not practiced, have not played in the preseason period, have not thrown the football since July the 23rd. What can you expect?
Well, what's going on with him? Is he hurt? Is he not hurt?
Shit, he hurt.
But what's wrong with him? I hear it's a baseball injury. No one's even heard of this in football before. Something about the shoulder. Yeah. So look,
like behind under the shoulder.
It's
under the shoulder. Yeah.
So I don't know. Troy Aikman, I believe, made a comment on it. Michael Irvin made a comment on it. There's been multiple people that have been chiming in about this injury, and is he hurt? Is he not hurt? Yesterday, a report came out. Yesterday, a report came out from Adam Schefter saying that they didn't know if he was going to play the whole season.
Yeah, I see some saying that he ain't even ready. He ain't even ready. Like he ain't even ready to start week 1.
So who you rolling with? Week 1? Ben DiNucci?
It don't make no difference who you roll with. You're gonna lose that game.
You're gonna get stomped.
You're gonna do. Even if you roll with that Prescott to week 1, just week 1,
It's a very difficult matchup going against Tampa Bay, but I mean, I like my chances better with Dak than I do Ben DiNucci or whoever the backup quarterback is in Dallas.
Yeah, you're right about that too. You're right about. I feel the same way. But you still should. I'm saying, even with Dak Prescott, that man had not played football since last year. He have not thrown the football since July the 23rd. What can you do? You know what I'm saying? What can you do? You know what I'm saying? So it's one or two things gonna be what it is. Y'all lying to try to get there throw everybody off, or you lying to try to cover up that he fucked up. And September 9th gonna let you know all that. I really think something wrong with him, to be truthful. I know something wrong. I know something wrong with it.
I think there's something wrong with them too.
Because when it boiled down to it, you know how long he ain't been playing. Man, you got to have that man on the field. So you can get some real, get a feel of
what we saw what the Cowboys were without him last year. It wasn't very pretty.
You're right. So right now you got to give him game speed.
Well, I mean, for all we know, they're calling Chicago. Hey, Chicago, what do you want for Nick Foles?
Chicago wouldn't even be the first one I call. I'd be calling on Jacksonville.
Oh, Gardner. You want Gardner Minshew, huh?
See, if I had anything to do with it, I'm finna call Jacksonville because I know that boy want to start right now. I know he do. And if I know something wrong, if I really know something wrong with that, there's something wrong with it for real, I don't care what I'm saying to people. If I know something wrong with it for real, I'm finna go sign that boy up. I would have signed the boy 2 weeks ago. I would have traded. Soon as he came out talking about he don't want to play for them, he want to be a starter, and he finna fight Trevor Lawrence for the job.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, I know you ain't finna get that job. I ain't got to worry about it. I'm finna be calling them folk, I'm probably gonna give one of my offensive linemen for him. I think that boy, he ain't even starting. I think.
What about trading Michael Gallup?
Yeah, I probably trade him.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, what's the one need that Jacksonville needs? They need another wide receiver.
And we ain't gonna resign him this year. So
yeah,
I probably trade him. If it wouldn't be him, I try to, but I probably gonna cover the offensive lineman first. I forgot the offensive lineman name, but he'll back up, he'll start. But he pretty good. I probably if I can get him, then I come with Michael Gallup. But I got to get me a backup quarterback. I'm not going in the. I see what it was last year. You had two problems. You had that person got gone, and your defense terrible.